Biden plans talks with China's Xi quickly, casts doubt on Pelosi Taiwan journey. Joint Base Andrews, MD. U.S. President Joe Biden plans to talk along with his Chinese counterpart, Xi Jinping, by means of the Quid of the Month at a moment of simmering tensions between the countries over Taiwan and trade. "I think I'll be speaking to President Xi within the next 10 days, Biden advised journalists as he back from a climate-related ride to Massachusetts. The long-discussed name between the two leaders, their first in 4 months, would come at an important moment given tensions over the reputation of Taiwan, and because the Biden management weighs reducing import obligations on items from China to assist reduce inflation pressures on American consumers. The United States calls China its major strategic rival and says high-level engagement is crucial to maintaining the difficult relationship strong and preventing it from veering inadvertently into war." Last month, Washington driven NATO to undertake a strategic report calling China a protection assignment. Speaking to reporters on Wednesday, Biden regarded to solid doubt on an experience reportedly deliberate via House of Representatives Speaker Nancy Pelosi to go to Taiwan next month. "I think that the Army thinks it's now not an amazing idea proper now, however I don't know what the popularity of it is," Biden said. Taiwan's foreign ministry stated they mentioned Biden's remarks, and that Taiwan and the USA have excellent mutual trust and clean conversation channels. However, the ministry delivered that it has not received precise records about a go-to with the aid of Pelosi to Taiwan, and has no further remark. Beijing mentioned on Tuesday that it might reply with forceful measures should Pelosi go to the Chinese-claimed island, and that this sort of go-to could severely undermine China's sovereignty and territorial integrity. Pelosi's office declined to touch upon whether or not the go-to is moving ahead, bringing up security worries. The State Department has referred to as the journey hypothetical. Plans for the ride were reported via the Financial Times, which also stated the White House had expressed issues. China considers the democratically governed island its very own territory, and the issue is a regular irritant in ties between Beijing and Washington. Biden's management has again and again spoken of its rock-solid commitment to the island's security. U.S. military vessels had been conducting transits through the Taiwan Strait as currently as Tuesday, angering Beijing, which sent opponents throughout the strait's median line this month following a visit to Taipei with the aid of U.S. Senator Rick Scott. On change, the Biden management has been at odds with China over fulfilling its commitments to present agreements. But growing inflation has prompted a take-a-look at possible tariff remedy, which includes at the Section 301 feet price lists imposed by using former President Donald Trump, protecting some $370 billion in Chinese imports. People familiar with the tariff deliberations have told that Biden is also weighing whether or not to pair a removal of a few tariffs with a new investigation into China's business subsidies and efforts to dominate key sectors, along with semiconductors. Such a probe ought to result in extra tariffs.